Now the main event brings us to our golf analyst, the director of golf at Barona Creek, but then his main gig is here as our ninth. This is your first appearance in 2019.
It is, yeah, Happy New Year.
So you watched from start to finish. What do you think? Let's start with Tiger.
Well, I thought Tiger played a decent round of golf. It wasn't spectacular. He birdied all the par fives. That's what he had to do. 2 under par. He's going to have to shoot 6 or 7 to get himself in the hunt tomorrow. So, but he should make the cut, which is good for the tournament.
We'll continue our conversation a bit, but right now let's go out to Troy Pines where Brandon Stone is standing by. Brandon, how's the pizza?
Paul, you're a funny one. You're a very funny one. It was a very interesting time here. You know, all the talk coming in was about that super group with the 7-time champion. And then it turns out that the man who won this tournament 2 years ago is playing like the man who won this tournament 2 years ago. But there's a lot of things in the world that Tiger Woods has done. It's very rare to find something that he hasn't done. But today we completed a task that he hasn't done. And that's play with the future of golf, a man who started at Scripps Ranch and at SDSU, Xander Schauffele. And as we would see, as soon as the round was over, the two became fast friends.
Today he hit 2 fairways and shot 3 under par on the south course. I mean, that's impressive.
He said 2? He knew it was 3. It was 3. I got more cheers than he did, honestly. I was hearing more things, and I'm just kidding. I was blocking it out. It is what it is. You know, it's white noise to all of us, I think, out here on tour, so it wasn't that big of a deal.
He won at the Greenbrier, HSBC, and Maui, and even the Tour Championship. All 4 events I didn't play in. And so I hadn't seen him play at the elite level in person.
He's a cool dude. You know, we were just chatting and hanging out. There were a few weights. We were just talking about, you know, everything but golf. So we had a good time.
And Paul, when we come back, we'll hear more from Jon Rahm about that magical day and how so close he came to breaking a course record. Back to you. And
all right, thank you, Brandon. More from you in just a bit. You know the X-Man really, really well. Yeah. I think he's got the makeup not only to be an elite golfer, he's going to be an elite sponsor. He's going to be a corporation dream in a little bit.
Oh, absolutely. Great, great, great guy. And actually, I counted 4 fairways he hit, so, yes. So he'd appreciate that. But his dad told me, after he finished like 5th in the U.S. Open a year and a half ago, he says, watch out. Xander is not on the radar anymore, and he's going to make some noise, and he has.
But the mental makeup, you know, like some people can't handle success. I think he is dialed in to handle success.
Right. He stays in the moment, stays focused, doesn't worry what's going on around him, and he gets it done.
All right. So, you know the drill. I show you a golfer, and you attempt to tell us, the viewers, something we don't know. We'll start with the leader of the golf tournament, Jon Rahm, age 24, shoots a 62.
Well, Jon Rahm's no stranger to this tournament. He's only played in it, his 3rd time, and he's won it once already. He had 2 eagles today, which is unheard of.
All right, and then coming up next is Justin Rose, also a threat.
Well, #1 player in the world, he should be, right? He's at 9 under. He's not going away. I think he'll shoot at least 4 or 5 tomorrow.
Jordan Spieth is on the first page of the leaderboard. He seems like he has the putting down.
Yeah, how about that? I mean, Jordan Spieth has been struggling with his putter. Today, I think he had 22 putts. He's doing just fine.
And then I guess you hate to say that. Is it possible you could be a host of a tournament and be so busy doing your hosting things that you can't be dialed into your golf?
Poor Ricky, he just has a tough time. But he's 1 over on the south. He's got the north tomorrow, so he needs to get at 3 or 4 under, and he'll make the cut.
And then making his debut appearance is the Irishman Rory Mcilroy. It seems like he was playing like he was his first time seeing the course.
Yeah, he was a little flat today. He missed a lot of putts. He actually drove it fairly well. I expect him to play much better on the North Course tomorrow.
All right, so if I had to tell you, after seeing that first page of the leaderboard and seeing North Course, you would assume that there's a... What do you think the shot difference between the 2 tracks were?
Well, I know. It was a little over 2.
2 swings.
And that's a big deal, okay?
At 1 round, I guess over 4 rounds it would be a big deal.
Right. I'd much rather be going to the north tomorrow and have a 2-shot advantage.
Can we just get off the subject? As a senior golfer,
thank you,
who doesn't take the club back nearly as far as he did in his youth, are you surprised at Lefty's decision to sit out the Farmers?
Well, as a senior golfer, if they'd asked me, I'd be playing in the Farmers. I don't care if I shot 90, I'd still be playing. But I can understand. He's got a big schedule. It's early in the year. He's playing a lot of tournaments. He's defending in Mexico. So
is it schedule related, or is it because he doesn't like that track anymore?
I don't think he enjoys the golf course. I mean, the rough is up, 2.5, 3.5 inches, and it's tough on his body. So he made the decision that, I'm not going to go out there and fight it. He's missed the cut 3 out of the last 5 years, so
he certainly has paid his dues. I mean, he doesn't owe the tournament, and he's carried the tournament.
He's been great for this area, and people love to see him. I know they wish that he was out there.
I bet you if he hadn't won in Mexico, he wouldn't have to. Well, no, that's such a big tournament. All right. Well, anyhow, the rule book has been condensed in 2019. One of the big deals is now you can putt with the flag stick in, something we all do anyways. Yeah. Why is it such a big deal?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. The experts are saying it's good to leave it in, but my feeling is I want as much room in the hole as I can get, and so take that thing out so the ball has room to go in.
And the other thing that's new in 2019 is the on-course interview. If we were to go out to Barona Creek and catch you after 3 consecutive bogeys, how would that interview go?
Probably not very well.
I mean, are you okay with it?
Yeah, I am. I think the fans love it. I mean, they want to hear from the players. They want to see some personality, and I think it'll help grow the game. So.
All right, your close-up camera is right here, right over here. Look into that camera, Don. This is for posterity's sake. If you get it right, who wins the tournament?
Well, I should pick John Rahm, okay? But Justin Rose drove the ball really well today, and you got to drive the ball well in the South Course. Justin Rose is our winner.
You heard it here, everybody. Coming up tonight on the ASR, we'll have rugby. Thank you, Mr. King, for stopping in. The 5 p.m. newscast has concluded. The 6 p.m. newscast is about to begin.